Mm-hmm.
Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. This is Prince Hakeem.
And this is your man, King Ron. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I know I changed my name. You call yourself Prince Hakeem. I had to call myself King.
King Ron. No, go right ahead. Go right ahead, brother. So.
And then for the people that know me, you already know it's Ronnie Ron as well. Because they know they be like, hey, Ronnie Ron.
Mustang Ron.
Now, yeah, remember like when you first started? We started at Mustang Ron.
Mustang Ron, Montega. Yeah, you have 1,000 names. We all got 1,000 names. But what's up, man? Like
which Ron you gonna get today? You gonna get Ronnie Ron, King Ron, or Mustang Ron? But this one is a serious topic, so I think we're gonna get Ronnie Ron today.
Ronnie, yeah. So we're gonna touch on something that might be a little bit touchy for a lot of people. Topic.
Mm-hmm.
And Ron, me and you spoke about this a lot, but it's only a little bit more prevalent since we're seeing a lot of beautiful, successful women killing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling people, I know people don't want to hear that, but what's going on that this is the second Miss whatever her name that that killed herself, and I want to say God bless, and I want to say prayers to the family for Zoe Bethel, Miss Alabama. She had a lot going with herself, beautiful sister.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have been pouring out how wonderful of a person she was. I believe that. Only 27.
Mm-hmm.
Only 27. Died of a head injury. You know what I mean? And a lot of people say she was involved in the accident. So like I'm just a little bit dumbfounded. I'm trying to understand like what's going on with today's era of women doing it. Is it COVID since we've been cooped up in the house so long?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it really mental health is more of a focal issue that we need to address more now, especially for our sisters? You know what I mean? What's your opinion on that, Tega?
My opinion on that, I think the number one cause is mental health, because a lot of our women, because she was a Black woman that's committing suicide because of the lack of not getting the therapy and not getting the help that they need.
Mm-hmm.
So we're especially women are taught the same way men are taught to hold their emotional in, don't express yourself, don't go talk to somebody, and it's like it's becoming more and more of a hardship. And the funny thing is, Hakeem, women are not the only one committing suicide. Men are committing suicide. African Black men are committing suicide in a higher rate too, as well.
Facts.
Because we continue to hold our emotional in. We don't have mentors anymore. There's no one we can actually talk to. And even if we do go to our therapist, sometimes women are afraid that the therapist might write a book on them. So they tend to avoid a lot of therapy. So all causing this to happen. It's causing this to happen. And not that, especially if you don't have family support, the only way you gonna deal with the situation is take your own self out.
Facts.
And it's a sad thing because she is beautiful. Like you see her, you see her beautiful. She's a gorgeous Black woman.
Ooh, Lord
Very
Jesus.
gorgeous. And you see why she's Miss Alabama.
Lord Jesus. Sweet home Alabama.
Yeah, it is. Sweet home. And look, and her demise is she fell off a 5-story building in Miami this past Friday. So it just show you that when you don't have no one to talk to and you deal with your own demons, this is the end result.
No, you're 100% right, man. I can't disagree with you on that. I just think that I think a lot of us need to start to understand that what is fulfilling in our life. 2, do we have somebody to go talk to?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And another issue is a lot of us play this lone wolf thing. where we feel like we can do everything by ourselves, and we can't do that.
Facts.
Life is about people. People fail to understand that. Facts. And whoever's listening to us today, you got to understand something. Your life is not about money, cars, and jewels, because as you get older, after you get a certain point, after 45, life starts to get a little bit lonely. Facts. That goes for men or women. Men or women. You know what I mean? So this is why if you don't have a community, if you don't have friends and family who you built a community with, your mind will start playing tricks on you. God knows what was going through that sister's mind. Mm-hmm. Like people, like we're talking about, you talking about the end of days. I'm saying the end of times. You know what I mean? And the funny thing is, it's not like people wasn't doing this in 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. It's just more publicized now than ever. The pandemic, COVID, and us being locked in the house so much has showed our true demons. Our demons are coming outside. Can you agree with me with that, Ron Taker?
Facts.
You know what I mean? The stuff that you tried to hide from people is showing up on the docket. How are you going to explain this to somebody when they start to notice a pattern? Hey, something must be wrong with you, homie. You know what I'm trying to say? Because other people wasn't able to see it because you kept yourself busy. You drowned yourself in work, drowned yourself in trying to get the bag, but you never had time to go spend with family. You thought the bag was everything. You said, "Oh, I didn't need no man." And I'm not speaking about our beautiful sister here. I'm just speaking in general. Some people let their mind play the tricks on them when you need to notice, hey, sister, the old ways worked for a reason. Communities were built in a certain way. We need to start coming back together as a family and start talking. Because you want to know why? I'm wondering if this could have been prevented.
Yeah, I agree. Remember, everything in life can be prevented. There's certain things, of course, you can't prevent, but certain things in life can't be prevented because for someone to commit suicide, it takes a boldness to do it.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, someone like me, I won't be able to do it. No. But it got to be like a bonus, like courage. It takes courage to do that. So, but that same courage can allow you to go and talk to someone. That's the issue. So it's sometimes our ego plays a part because sometimes you be like, man, I can't go to Hakeem because he can't relate. He had everything going. Yeah. He had everything right. He had everything going for himself. He's not gonna understand. And for someone like her who is beautiful, who is considered beautiful, remember she's Alabama Miss Universe. So
oh my God.
She's on the top of the scale. So for her to be like, to go to someone and say, man, I'm dealing with this situation. And they're going to look at her and say, wait a minute, you Miss Alabama Universe. You're beautiful. You should have everything together.
Everything together. They'll be like, girl, you bad.
So who can she actually go and talk to?
I'm wondering what is that too. Like, it's a couple people we know that took that plunge. And every day I think about them. I wish they could have came talk to us about it. But sometimes when you make up your mind to make these type of decisions, and this is a harsh reality people don't want to hear. You really didn't love nobody if you did that. You can't say you love somebody and you gonna make that plunge. Why you ain't consult with somebody else to make that more that of important of a decision? Mm-hmm. People, if you haven't noticed, things are getting rough.
Facts.
People are not what they say they used to be because now you're seeing the truthness of it. We need to stick together, one and one. Mm-hmm. The things we're focusing on does not mean anything anymore. I'm just trying to put this out there and just tell you, what else do you need in life? If your mental health ain't right, you can have all the cars, jewels, and money. Like, we could start regurgitating this shit ever. Like, you see what the last girl did in New York?
Yep.
Yeah. You see what the
20-story building.
20-story building. And she left a note. Oh, I leaving everything to my mama.
Left a note. Exactly. She left a note.
She said, I'm leaving everything to my mama. She say, oh, my mama. Oh, everybody hearts beat. Girl, like, girl. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes too, though, there's this thing we haven't talked about too. Social media plays a lot in a lot of people's mental health nowadays.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
We take
as the new devil because it's messing with a lot of people's reality. And not only that, now since the metaverse has launched, a lot of people are starting to lose their identity.
Yeah.
Lose their purpose in life. Don't want to be around family, want to get soaked in social media. Now I can right now on social media, you can tell someone, man, you're a loser. Man, you're a loser, and you can be working on what you're doing, like on your purpose and other things you're doing for yourself. Because that one person call you a loser, you're thinking about it the whole day. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. And for someone like her, because women tend to deal with insecurity a lot. Man has it too. Don't get me wrong. Man has it too. We have insecurity as well. But women are more emotional bound. So when someone insulted her looks, she take it deep.
Basically.
Matter of fact, I could have told her, man, you will never be Miss Universe ever again. Look at you.
Preach, brother. Here's the funny thing is that I'm just finding out too. She had a 5-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? They said she was in a hospital. She said prominent investigators revealed that the victim fell out of a 3rd floor window. The victim was identified as 27-year-old Zoe Bailey. She was transported to Miami Rescue. Succumbed to blunt injuries. They said it was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell, yeah. But the thing is, no evidence indicate that it was any foul play. So, it's either been an accident or she deliberately did it herself. But I think they're going to more line the line of her doing it to herself.
Yeah, no, definitely. She was a Republican too.
Yeah, she was a conservative. So that there's no evidence indicate it was any foul play. So that what we're saying, that social media is now the new enemy, because anybody can tell you something and you automatically react to that thought.
And the crazy thing is, brother, you said this before we got on her. She has a GoFundMe.
Yeah, man, she has a GoFundMe, which is very, like me and you talked about it before we actually got on this line and talking about the fact of how someone like her has a GoFundMe. It doesn't. I'm kind of this universe. You know, you win money. So where did the money go?
Basically, it says they got up to 41,000. Their goal is $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
It's for future life-sustaining medicine, recovery therapy, funeral expenses, and resources for the daughter. She was living in Miami. Guess how much the rent was?
How much?
And I know this is not important, but she was paying $2,400 a month.
That's not bad though.
This was in Miami.
See, that's another thing that's another issue in our Black community that we're not educated on, is on life insurance. The point of life insurance, even if you're dealing with mental health issue, to me, I think you need to put a life insurance on yourself.
No, definitely.
You know, you can call to yourself. At least know your family protected, so you don't have to worry about your freedom.
Preach, brother. Preach.
And I know you might say, Ronnie, that's a harsh thing to say, but you got to speak in reality here. If you know you're going to cause harm to yourself, don't cause harm to other people. Keep yourself protected in all areas. And for her not to have it, like you say, Hakeem, we spoke about over the phone before we joined on this live, it makes you think like, man, Black people are so far gone that we do not educate ourselves on stuff that's out there here for us.
Brother, you just hit a point in a message where I think that a lot of people I think a lot of people fail to understand. You know, there was a joke they used to say back in the days that black people just only leave debt. That was a joke, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, most of the drug dealers who done like died and stuff like that, they leave depreciating cars and sneakers and a couple dusty clothes with drawers that's probably wasn't washed.
Have no value. We invest in stuff that have no value. Yeah. And of course, in our next segment, we're going to talk about what's going on in the economy. But it just shows you that our priority is all messed up, Hakeem. It's all messed up. And now we live in the age of digital. Instead of using the internet for evil, we can use it actually for good, because there's a lot of good resources to how to protect ourselves when it comes to stuff like suicide, health issues, and stuff like that.
Talk to me, brother. Talk to me. Listen, I never thought in this day and age I'd see this many people die.
Me either.
For the reasons that they're doing. Especially, we're not going to even touch about the people we know personally.
Right. Because I know somebody that committed suicide recently.
I was just about to say, I want to say, God bless him. I'm going to pray for him. And people, it's serious. And that was a young brother. And listen, his stuff wasn't publicized.
Yeah. And it showed you people, and Hakeem, mind you, they died at a younger rate. They say suicide black community is caused by the age of 18 to 24.
Jesus.
Look, the number is accurate because he died at 27.
Yeah. And how old was your homeboy?
26.
Brother.
So the number is accurate.
Too accurate.
And then this is in our community. We're not gonna talk about the white folks. We're talking about our community. This is what's going on. It's a plague that's going on that we're dying at a higher rate.
Higher rate. Hey, if you was to mention the white boys, they stuff would be a little bit higher. Nobody talks about them like that.
Nobody talking about them right now. But this is right now, we're talking about black on black right here.
Black on black.
Our community.
Black on both sides.
You feel me? Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what message could we maybe give to our brothers and sisters, or as far as this like what mind frame could we get into so we could stop, or solutions we could stop our young sisters and young brothers from committing these suicides? You know what I mean? Because apparently, like, you from Miami, I'm from Miami, right? Mm-hmm. And the fact that she fell off a third-floor store, you had to they said it was an accident. I said, I've been to some of these windows. It's hard to get up out of them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. And remember, they got cameras in these apartments, in these complexes. Especially in Miami, because they known for like homes of the Airbnb. So they have surveillance everywhere. So it doesn't make sense. So
I'm looking at it to the point where, like, we just need more of an intervention. And just to say this to people, look at my face. Mm-hmm. If you got a problem, or you feel like there's some issues, you need to holler at somebody. You can holler at me. You can holler at Ron. We're very, you know what I mean? You can holler at, you can call the suicide prevention number. We like, I tell you this, check this out. We need y'all to be here. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say that. No, baby. Listen, we need y'all to be here. We need every single one of these, even the racists. We need them to be here. We don't wish them no ill will either. We want you to be here so we can ball on you.
Preach.
You know what I mean? So I come from a humanitarian perspective as far as this mental health is that, because I've suffered from that as well. I've had thoughts, but you want to know something? Every day I look up and I say, damn a nigga 40. And these young niggas are not making it past 21.
I already know. You literally a survivor.
I'm like,
a lot of people are not making it past 40.
So, you know what I mean? I'm saying I'm technically an OG.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't thought I was going to make it past this way, because just like everybody else, we were succumbing to what society was giving us. You feel me?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm telling people, like, hey, talk to somebody, man. Don't make a selfish decision by saying, like, hey, I'm just gonna end this all. Like, nah, nigga, holla at me first before you make that decision. Come to the round table. Holla at one of us. That because that decision, and to be honest with you, a lot of y'all might feel disrespected when I tell you this. That's not your decision to make. You don't have, you're not qualified. No, you have the right to make a decision of ending your life. Your life don't belong to you. I'm talking about you, black man and black woman who are looking. Your life don't belong to you. It belongs to society. So before you make a decision like that and take yourself out, not understanding what you provide. A lot of y'all got inventions y'all ain't even made yet. A lot of y'all got beauty products, cures for stuff that we need on this planet. And you want to be you want to do something by taking yourself out. That's selfish, baby. That's selfish. That's something I'm telling people. You have no right to kill yourself. That's not your right. A lot of people might say that, no, you got to hear what I'm saying. You need to holler at somebody first before you start talking that goofy stuff. Because I need you. I don't even know some of y'all, but we need you. I need a nigga to edit some of these videos. We need somebody to record us. We need this and that. A lot of y'all got talents that hasn't even been explored, and you going through some stuff. If you're broke, you're broke. Live. You can still go eat a fish sandwich at Burger King, $7.99. You don't got no money. You ugly. You fat. You got diabetes. You got something. You stressing. That's nothing. You still living. Let God take you out. Let God make those type of decisions, not yourself. Anything you have, it can be fixed. And if it can't be, let's just let it be. So that's all I'm saying on that, man.
And then what I'm going to say too as well is there's a song called It's Me, It's Me, It's Me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. In the need of prayer. That means we all have some form of need that need to be answered. The best way to have that need answered is by going to see somebody, like Hakeem said. And Hakeem, you preach about this all the time. Your favorite word is therapy. Therapy.
Oh, Lord.
Therapy. You say it all the time on every podcast. Therapy. And that's the need that this Black community needs. We are dealing with a lot of trauma, a lot of insecurity, and a lot of hurt. So the best way to do is to go and seek help for somebody that best know you than you know yourself. And I love the fact, Hakeem, you brought up the fact of family. Family when you come to amongst family, it's something that it gives you more power, more enlightenment, more live. You get what I'm saying? So especially in our community, we need more of that. We don't have a lot of families anymore.
No, we don't.
That's what we're missing. That's what we're missing. We
don't. And let's pick this. We just mentioning these two people. There was Regina King's son who committed suicide. We had the other lady. Yeah, we had there was another TikTok star named Huey Haha, our beloved Asian boy who we love, died by suicide. Man, it was a couple people who took a plunge.
Yep. And the only reason why now it got, like you said, it got media attention because it's a real issue, but we sweeping around the world because we're worrying about Rihanna's pregnant right now. You see, our priority is all messed up.
Let me tell you something. No disrespect, but she's having a baby from a. I'm not gonna say it. I was about to be this. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Like, who cares if Rihanna's pregnant, bro? Nobody's not gonna name a street after her unless if it's in Barbados. In Barbados. Like, who cares?
I only brought it up because it's just showing our priority is all messed up.
No, I'm agreeing with you because here's the thing. I've heard the same thing the whole week. Rihanna's pregnant. I'm like, who gives a flying fish? She having a baby from I had to stop myself.
We just go leave it on.
I'm gonna have to stop myself. Like, come on, man.
Just in case you go with the podcast.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, who cares if Rihanna's pregnant? Come on, bro. It's people out here dying.
Yeah.
So, people, man, like, let's wake up and smell a coffee and let's get to a mind frame where we can start helping people, man. Please. For the love of Christ, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's tears in your eyes because it's an ongoing thing, and it's been happening since last year, and it's still going forward.
It does, because here's the thing, brother. When you have family members and you have friends who you know that done that stuff, and you wish you could talk to them every day. Like, damn, I wish I could talk to my homeboy every day, man. Like, that shit, like, still to this day, I'm frustrated about it, because it's like some of these people just give you a sense of happiness just for them being around. Just like you say, family. Family also includes your friends, also includes your co-worker, the guy who you get on the bus and say hello to. Hey, what's up, Bus John? How you doing? You kicking it? Like all these people play a part into your life. The simple coffee lady who I go say hi to every day when I go get a cup of coffee, she's a part of my life. She doesn't know it, but she's important to me. Because when I come there, she might chastise me by asking for too much splendor. You feel me? But
wow.
Yeah, but, you know what I mean? They play a part of my life. Everybody play. You, everybody who I speak to, even in the situation that I'm in right now. I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money. But you want to know something? By golly, when I look around, I don't feel alone. I got the nigga back there making an espresso. You know what I'm saying? I got me and Ron Tager. We can do this thing. I'm not alone, and that's worth more to me than $100 million. And I wouldn't do a disservice to y'all by
taking your stuff out.
Come on, that's really it.
And it show you. And I like the fact that you say you got to see that you're valuable to people. When you see that you're valuable to people, it keeps you more. It makes you live. That's what I'm saying. You living.
It does make you live, and people need to start living their life. But more than that, we can't let the pandemic we can't let the pandemic open up wounds that have been closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, or show certain things that was probably hidden. You know what I mean? A lot of people are functioning depressed people, functioning manic depressants. Their jobs, their activities, baby, is a lot more than that. Find you somebody to hang with. Find you somebody that's not going to play you. And that's what we mean by that. And people, if nobody never said it, I'm going to tell you, we love you. That's really it. Definitely about that.
And you already know. That being said, KI Culture Radio,
we out.
Out.